Right folks, so tonight I'm going to be teaching you how to spatchcock a chicken for when you're doing a peri-peri chicken or whatever, you're rubbing it in some barbecue rub or whatever. So take said chicken, remove packaging. Now what you'll need for this is some really nice strong kitchen scissors. I've got a couple of pairs because I can't remember which one is the sharpest. You can use garden scissors, things like that. You can use a really sharp knife, but I find it really easier to cut through the flesh with the scissors. So undo the string as well, you don't need that. You want to open the chicken up as wide as you can get it. Take all that off. Okay, spread the legs out. Then flip her over. Okay. Now what you've got to do is just take out the centre of the spine really, of the chicken, cutting through the ribs and what have you. So take the parson's nose and then just cut with your scissors down the right hand side of it. Okay, there's the parson's nose, so I'm essentially making two slits down the centre of the back of the chicken, all the way through. Okay, maybe a two-handed job there and you will hear some lovely noises. Okay, so that's one side cut down, and now I'm going to cut down the other parson's nose. And the other side. Lovely. And flip her over, and as you can see there, I've basically removed said spine. Okay, that can go in the bin, like there for a second. Now to spatchcock it, it needs to be level. That's why you get a nice even cooking time and it takes quicker to cook. So to do that, to flatten it, you stick it back round on its back, and then really it takes quite a bit of force. Don't worry if you don't hear it crack altogether. The idea is just to get it as flat as you can. Ideally you're going to be breaking the breastbone. So with your palm, you really need to push down straight onto the breast with quite a bit of force. Okay? Spread your legs out so they don't get in the way and pull your wings out as well. Now you should hear a crack. Like I say, if you don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Spread the legs out like that. There we go, there, crack there, I heard that. Lovely. So now I've got a pretty flat, run over chicken. Look at that, beautiful. Bless her cotton socks. Now also what I like to do when I'm spatchcocking a chicken is I actually like to pierce it. So I actually get a couple of metal skewers and stick them in diagonally, cross them over through the flesh. That helps it hold together while you're cooking it, and also helps it to actually cook a little bit as well. So I'll just go through the leg one side, through the breast, and then through the leg, through the breast on the other side. Today what I'm going to be doing with this one is actually I'm going to be cooking it in the pesto sauce I made the other day. So I'm going to actually take all the flesh off of it now, well most of the flesh, because I want it to be quite a healthy meal. So rather than have a crispy skin, I'm not going to have any skin on it at all. Again, use your scissors for this. I'm not too worried about removing the whole of the skin, but there will be bits that you will probably need to cut through, because skin is pretty tough stuff, even on this is a young bird actually. And also removing the skin removes a lot of the fat. You can take a lot of the fat off as well. Now, because I'm going to be covering just straight onto the muscle with the basil sauce, I'm actually going to cook it in the oven quite slowly, and I'm going to cover it because I don't want my basil and my pesto sauce to burn and go brown. Okay, so I'm not going to show you how I'm going to remove the flesh. It's dead simple. You just pull it off, and if it doesn't come away, get the scissors underneath it. The legs are the trickiest bit. They come off the thigh quite nicely, but you may need to cut a little bit underneath there to get it all off. Like so. There we go. And like I say, I'm not particularly too fussed if I leave a little bit on at the extremities there, as long as most of it is gone. And then you can see I'm pulling away quite a bit of fat, fleshy stuff as well. Okay, comes off the breast. I'm going to leave it on the wings. I'm not going to fiddle about with that too much. I'm literally just cutting the breast skin off now. This will take about an hour to cook, because obviously you flattened it out, so it'll take less than a normal chicken would. would take. Okay. You can leave the skin on, of course, and cook it and rub it, leave it overnight to marinate in some sort of rub or marinade, depending on what you want to do with it. This is actually quite a fatty chicken, so I'm quite pleased about this. There's quite a lot of fat on the breast here. I don't know if you can see it. Coming away quite nicely though. Not too bothered about getting it from underneath. There we go. Okay, so as you can see there, you probably can't actually. Done one half there. There we go, I just need to do the other half. So I'm not going to bore you with the details of that, and then I'm going to shove my skewers through it and then rub it with the pesto dressing in the oven for about an hour, 150, 160. I'm going to cover it in foil, like I said, because I don't want the flesh to go hard on the outside and dry, and obviously I don't want the basil to burn as well. Okay.